What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Under Pressure, presented by the Roundtable Recording Company. I'm your host with the most, aka, and we're back here in a beautiful Studio A, where I'm joined by another very special guest. With over 30 years of writing experience and an extensive sync catalog, we're excited to have him and his expertise on Under Pressure with us today. We have Rogers Lee. How are you doing today, man?
Great, Max. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's good to have you. We're going to start off our show today with a little rapid fire round of questions.
I'm ready for you.
Awesome. What is the fastest you've ever written a song?
I wrote a song a day for a long time.
Song a day?
Yeah, when I first started, I wrote a song a day for a long time, and I used to think that was cool.
That is cool.
Until I started falling in love with melodies.
I learned
deeper
chord progressions,
Yeah, I learned real quick the song's more important than the time.
Absolutely, absolutely. But sometimes some of the greatest songs can come out of just a quick inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, what is easier to write, a love song or a heartbreak song?
Oh man, that's a great question. Love's easy for me to kind of pick the villain and pick the hero.
Yeah.
The heartbreak is kind of past tense for me.
Okay.
So I tend to focus on the love.
Absolutely.
And really try to articulate someone that's taking advantage of love, and that's kind of my edge.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyone that takes advantage of it, you're going to get written about, and anyone that really superheroes it, you're probably going to get written about as well.
Okay, so whatever kind of
love
life
song for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Leave
that.
heartbreak to the people that are bored.
There you go.
I'm good.
There you go. It's all love over here.
Yeah.
All right. What is your dream guitar?
Probably the one I have. It's a Martin Cutaway. I got it from Reno's Music.
Okay. Nice.
I probably had $5,000, $7,000 guitars in my hand, and this guitar from Martin was just, it just sounded right. It's easy to record with, easy to, when you're in the studio.
Beautiful. That's what it mostly is about.
Yeah.
It's about the feel. It's not the price tag.
It's
whatever
the sound
sounds
and the
good.
feel for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Who is your favorite superhero or supervillain?
Man, that's a tough question. You have good questions, Max.
Thank you.
My mother is my superhero. She's been gone now for about 10 years.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, she's, Joan Carmela Filomena Sant'Antonio, family's from Italy.
Okay.
Very beautiful woman, extremely beautiful, and very misread. She had 10 children, raised half the neighborhood. So it was always cool for me to see people looking at her all the time.
Yeah, she sounds like a superhero.
And then when you would see what she was actually doing to develop a household, everyone would be like, wow. That's incredible.
That's
My
amazing.
mother-in-law, also tall Swedish model, same thing, very family-oriented. So I pretty much have two heroes. Yeah.
Two great heroes, it sounds
Yeah.
like. No, that's a great answer. All right. Do you have any studio habits before to help you prepare for a session?
Oh, that's man. I think if I had any advice to pass down, come prepared. Make sure you're prepared to give the sound that you want. So I don't come into the studio unless I'm able to develop my thought process first. Secondly, the sound that I want, the timing. It's very big for me now, not like it was before, to leave space, because here at Roundtable, I'm a writer here, and they supply you with the best musicians in town, very talented people like yourself, Max.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And, coming in to leave space for others, not trying to prove anything, but really
amazing.
trying to get the sound that's going to be permanent.
That's important, knowing what kind of sound you want going
Yes.
into a session.
Yeah.
All right. Do you prefer to start with a lyric or a chord progression when you're writing?
Oh, man. I love when people ask me this question. It depends on what you get addicted to.
Okay.
And when I first started writing, I wanted people to hear my songs. My dad was a pianist. I don't know if you're aware of that. I slept under a table, under a piano. I did my homework under a piano. I did not pick a guitar up until I was 29. But I did listen to very high-end, classically trained, practiced piano forever.
Right. So that had some effect on the ears.
It really did. And I think when I first started writing, my father once said, hey, I said, Dad, listen to this song. You got to hear it, because I had written probably 30 songs in a row. And he goes, really? He goes, listen to this song. Sit down. So I sit down. He plays this Max, you wouldn't believe this. I was just watching this piano and his fingers going.
Watching the fingers float.
What the? He goes, how do you like my song? I said, it's unbelievable. He goes, really? Because those are scales. And my point to you is, son, collaborate with people, make friends.
That's hilarious.
Go to a studio, make friends there, leave space in your songs for others. even if you're writing by yourself, get to know people in the communities. Songs are made to be shared, not for your father to listen to at a piano,
Absolutely.
because there are people out there that can write these songs.
That is a great
like
lesson.
you would not believe.
Yeah.
After that, I started sharing my music and getting a little bit more brave, working with
kidding.
other people. Yeah.
That's
Great
awesome.
question, Max.
Yeah,
Thank
great
you.
answer. What song are you most proud of?
Oh, there's 3 of them. Travis Moore is an owner here.
Oh, yeah.
Tim also. Coming in here with a song, I'll play it for you today. It's called This Old Guitar and Me.
Beautiful.
It's an older song. I did that one. There was another one called, some of the 3 songs that are on American Grit Vocals. It's it's in the catalog.
Yeah.
We All Wonder Why is another one, and another one is This Old Man, which This Old Man I knew was good because I've been accused of not writing it like 3 to 4 times, which is kind of bizarre.
I mean, yeah, but it's a
didn't write
compliment
that
in a
song,
way.
you're
Yeah, people don't believe quite in you, but they know.
Yeah, but This Old Guitar was really the first one I ever wrote about me.
Okay.
And it's loosely
More
fit
personal.
on me, but I'll play it for you later here in the show. But
Can't wait to hear it.
yeah,
All right. Would you rather perform indoors or outside?
it doesn't matter. Either way, I just want music to be heard.
It's a nice venue.
I try to compete with the microphone, and if it sounds good, I want the music to sound good. I get proud of people that set up correctly when you're hearing something.
Absolutely.
Greenfield Theater is probably the nice, if you ever have a chance to go down there. Joe Shelton runs the shows down there.
Okay.
I collaborate with him on recording other music and with his business. But Greenfield Theater is just, you wouldn't believe it, dude. You just hit one string
there.
and it's like, whoa,
Check that out.
what's
Just
happening?
All the acoustically, it just sounds nice.
Yep.
All
and
right.
and he runs a outfit called Moonshine and Music that puts that on.
Nice.
You can catch it on the internet.
That sounds cool. All right. That's going to lead us right into our second part of the show today.
Cool.
It's called Tone Deaf. We've taken one of your songs, just thrown some effects and stuff on there.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to play it for you and see if you can tell us which one it is.
Okay.
All right. All right. What do you think that was?
I have no idea.
That was The River.
Oh, The River.
The River.
Wow, I'm very proud of The River.
Yeah, it's a good song, but
Yeah.
we can mess it up for you.
Yeah. The River was my first collaboration right here in
Oh, really?
right
Yeah.
here in Round Table Recording Company.
Was the first song you did at Round Table?
We all heard that song, and it was just a bizarre occurrence. We all just came together and said, we have to produce that song. And then we did it right
It's a
here,
good song.
my man. Right here.
I like that one. It's got a good vibe to it.
Yeah, it went through it went through Tim and everybody, Travis and the engineer, and they were like, we're going to do this song. And we did it right here and had other musicians come and play on it. You can download it anytime you want.
Yeah, it's on Apple Music right now.
Yeah, by Rogers Lee. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Great song.
All right. When you write songs, are you usually writing from experience, imagination, or a mix of both?
If I could pass anything down to people that are trying to write volumes of songs, it's, number one, tell the truth.
Keep it authentic.
Tell the truth. And the reason why I say that is because when something is true, you can always, you're getting ideas so much quicker.
Absolutely.
Something told me when I was, I wasn't looking for validation when I came in here for my music. I just like writing. My validation came from accidentally recording stuff here and people hearing it, and then I signed a contract here. That's how it kind of happened.
Yeah.
And I realized, looking back on why that and how that happened, was all I was doing was just trying to tell the truth, And I've had people say, you should sing about people in bars. I'm like, something tells me at 60 years old, writing about people in bars is probably the kiss of death when it comes to songwriting.
It could be.
Yeah.
But if you just keep it more true to yourself, then everything can happen organically.
It's a really, really, really good question. Imagination is good because we all take liberties with songs.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about something that's happened and something that makes you feel either upset or happy, just tell the truth of how you feel about it, because you're always going to embellish those names and places, and that's kind of imagination in itself.
Yeah.
But, making up a story about, I don't know, of someone that you didn't have a relationship with or whatever, for me, some people find success with that. I can't use my imagination enough to do that, but I can sing about someone that's done something great or someone that's done something wrong to somebody.
That's beautiful.
And then cover it up, right? You don't want them finding out it's about them.
No. You got to put little things into the story to make it seem like it's not quite real. Yeah. Do you prefer writing alone in a happy place or working with a group of people?
I write alone, and because I get very emotional when I write. It's extremely emotional for me. I get choked up very easily.
Yeah.
But when I'm writing, I leave space for people.
Right, for collaborators to come on the project.
Full space. I'll leave space for me with harmonica, I'll leave space for violin.
No, that's smart. Just other elements that other artists can bring to the project.
I have tried to write with other people. I did write a song right here with Joey Sommer in this room right back there. Very talented. That was easy for me because Joey's super talented and understood what the sound of the song needed to be before we wrote together.
Definitely help having another producer in the room.
Yeah, and someone I'm familiar with and super talented. And Joey makes great music to begin with.
Oh yeah.
And it was just right. So that was probably the only time I've ever written with anybody.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Curious. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna bring us into the third part of our show today.
All right.
It's called Elaborate, where I've taken 3 of your songs and a lyric from those songs, and we're just gonna have you elaborate on the song a little bit.
All right, cool.
First song I'd like to talk about is your single, The River.
Okay.
The lyric I chose was, the river, the sunshine, and my woman makes me want to stay.
Yeah.
This song is like a nice, chill, smooth vibe of a song, and I'm curious if when you're writing for maybe a sync catalog versus for yourself, if there's a difference in your approach to the writing.
Not in that song. I think that song's about my wife, and
that one does feel a little more personal, like you are talking to something that means something to you.
I wrote a song called "Curse of the Cowboy," and it had an F sharp just before the G on there, and I was like, we didn't put it on a catalog here, and I was always wondering why that didn't make it. And then I kind of found the G from there, and that's where I found that bumbling G. And we were talking earlier about how to write songs. I got addicted to that bumbling, bouncing G.
It's a very familiar sound.
Yeah, you could have, and it's played on a different part of the guitar. It's a muffled G, and you can have words that attract you. You can have chords that attract you. That one chord was my wife's face. That's kind of what I saw. And then the rest of it, I live on the river. So it's a true story, very true. And then the other validation you get is when I try not to play too many songs for her because she'd sit there all day.
Right.
But when she heard that song, it was just, you could just see her, the quiver.
That's
and
wonderful.
She's like, is that about me? And I'm like, yeah. Great moment, great song. And
you can feel the truth and the love.
It came in here and people were like, yeah, let's do that one.
That's a good one.
Good question, Max. Thank you.
The next song I'd like to talk about is your song you're going to perform today, I believe. This Old Guitar and Me. Lost all my money on the road, singing songs the best I could. This song kind of felt a little more personal to me than some of your other songs too. And I was wondering if there's ever a temptation to just keep a song like this for yourself, or if you immediately hear a song like this and you're like, this got to go on sync.
Yeah,
this
is an interesting part of this song was that, I think, the music community, as you know, is very small.
Yes.
It's like we are tight.
Especially in Indianapolis.
Yeah, very tight, and they'll do anything for you. And it's a special thing.
Yeah.
And I think when you get people that maybe they're learning or they're trying to be heard versus wanting to be heard, it's a difference.
Yeah.
And they question, to me, that song was written because people were not listening to my song. I was playing, and I know that song's a good song because Tim Walker heard it here and wanted to record it, and that's how I got signed. But I felt like the other artists were waiting for their time to play, and I took it pretty personal. So that's what that song is about, is basically, I'm writing songs not to be validated. I'm writing songs because I want to permanently put that thing in my freaking stamp book and have it for the rest of my life.
I love that.
That is a story about me. Lost all my money on the road. I'm going to write songs no matter what. It doesn't really matter if my catalog sells for $1 million. I hope it does. I'll probably use the money to help other artists. But that is me playing a song for me, and I wanted everyone to hear it.
That's amazing.
And my dad. My dad I played that for my dad. It's a simple song. I don't normally use whole chords, but my dad said, play it again. He's in his 90s now. And so I played it. He goes, play it again. So third time, play it again. I'm like,
then there's something there. There's something there.
Yeah, just play it one more time. So I had to play it 4 times for my dad. And
hey, that's wonderful.
That was the validation I needed for that song, yeah.
Wow, all right. The last song we'll talk about is your single "Gonna Be Home Soon," which I believe you co-wrote with Joey Sommer. And I chose the lyric, "When you hold on to me and you," a song. A song like this feels like it could fill a variety of different scenarios that it might be needed in for sync. I was wondering, do you ever write with maybe a certain scene in mind? Or do you, if you're picturing your own life as you're writing, is it something from the past?
Yeah, this is a very emotional song for me. So in life, you let's say you have two scenarios. You win the lottery, you bought a ticket, and you think, my life is going to change. This is awesome. But then you think about going to be home soon, and what that means is, my girl's calling me, or my son-in-law, or the grandkids, hey man, when are you coming home? I'm going to be home soon. And I take those two kind of things, and I'm sorry, but for me, I don't really see the lottery part of it.
No.
And I think a lot of people have already won the lottery, and you don't, and it's just with your family.
Absolutely.
And you don't really figure that out until you go to the grocery store and you're buying for just your wife and yourself, and the bill goes down to $39 versus $390. We have very tall kids, they eat a lot.
Hey. Yeah.
And gonna be home soon is it's my way of saying I'm gonna prepare this home. We have a whole meal being cooked right now in our home for a bunch of people.
That is wonderful.
My kids are cooking for 15 people in Chicago right now as we speak. I was just texting about a recipe.
I love that. That's the
and
important
gonna be
time.
home soon is the real lottery. It's more like it's hard for me to get through that song when I play it, so I don't play it live. And Joey helped me do that, because I will tell you this: my blood is on the ground. When you hear that part, you're heading home down a road you do not know.
It's powerful.
Joey wrote that part of that song.
Okay.
I wrote the lyric, but he wrote the path that the lyric traveled down.
Okay.
I urge anyone that is a parent or a grandparent or even a caretaker of anybody to listen to "Gonna Be Home Soon," because
I would too.
that, my friend, is the
It's a
real
good one.
lottery. Everything
is.
else is just noise.
There's no doubt about that. Are there any sounds or instruments that you tend to favor more now than you did when you
This
first
is why I
started
asked
writing?
you if you write music, because these are
Yeah.
normally the questions I get are really vague. That's a great question. So when I first started, I was single voice mechanical. I got signed as single voice mechanical, which was
Okay.
guitar, my voice. I think I might have been the only single voice mechanical artist here.
Okay.
But I started leaving room for people, as I said, and fell in love with some sounds. There's a person that does some work with me his name is Patrick Zariski. He hosts open mic over at Books and Brews on 96th Street on Thursday night. He can play just about any instrument. Just having people play. There's artists here and people that have, like on the River, the steel guitar was played by a very famous steel guitarist.
Okay.
Like hearing those sounds now.
Right.
I can't play my guitar without my harmonica anymore. I just
Interesting.
picked up the harmonica. I had no idea I did that.
Yeah. But now it's just kind of a
maybe
sound
2
you
years
need
ago,
with it.
and I learned, leaving space, that's a good spacer for me, because it might not make it on every song, like the songs I'm recording right now. It's not on there, but it's a good spacer for me.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. It's
Yeah.
Not even necessarily using different sounds yourself. It sounds like just being cognizant of having other artists on a song.
And my hope is that someone
that's great.
hears that spacing and goes, man,
I
we
belong
could
there.
do that song. I'm
Yeah.
willing to buy that song. I want to get with Roundtable Recording Company. I want to make an offer on that song. It's a great song. And it happens every day in music. I don't know if you know this, a lot of you, I'm sure you do.
Absolutely.
We all do. A lot of famous people have made other people's songs pretty famous. So
Oh, yeah.
that's why I try to leave space.
It's an important part of music.
Yep.
All right. Do you feel like you're writing from a different emotional place now than you were 10 years ago?
More responsible place. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes, as you were even talking about earlier, how the heartbreak isn't necessarily a part of your writing process anymore.
More of a matriarch.
Where
type.
you're at life, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I like that. All right, well, now it's time for the most exciting part of our show.
Okay.
We get to get you over there and watch you
nice.
perform a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Perfect. What song is the me
So
and this guitar?
I'll play This Old Guitar in Me. It's about me. It's loosely
Beautiful.
fitted about me, but it's all of it's true. Like I said, I wasn't looking for validation anywhere before I came in here. I was just looking to record music to give it to my grandkids or my kids.
That's lovely.
And
I can't wait to hear it.
This was the song that they were like, whoa, wait a minute. And I will tell you this, before we end this interview, I'll throw in a shameless plug about Roundtable Recording Company, Roundtable Recording Company.
Yeah.
These people are very, very classy, extremely good at what they do, surround you with the best musicians. Their quality of their music, their recording qualities are excellent. They have the best engineers, in my opinion, in 5 states. You won't find anybody better than that. So, and that's, Travis and Tim have put together such a special thing. And
they got the dream team here.
Absolutely. Amber's wonderful. It's just, Max, it's great to meet you.
It's great to meet you, too. Yeah, I'm glad you're here today with us.
Yeah.
Let's get you over there for that performance, man.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
My mother asked me to leave. My sister's disappointed in me. Papa says I give up. Guess I don't blame them much. Lost all my money on the road, singing songs the best I could. Now all my beer came no cost, was the beer and the bourbon, it's how I lost it all. Now some of my songs that make me high, got a bunch that make me cry. Wrote one for the makeup section that made up for all the rest. Wrote a few my daughters love, out here they don't hear them much. I wrote the one that brought my woman to tears. I ain't sang that song for years. Saw my old buddies from the band, gave me $1 and some change. They said, kid, you ought to head back in. Songs like that ain't stand a chance out here. I keep on singing, I don't know why. It's been going on for quite some time. Wrote a bunch, forgot a few, but not the ones I wrote about you. Ain't about I'm getting old, ain't about the songs I sold. It's all about this old guitar and me. Next thing you know, I'm on TV. Next thing you know, I'm on TV. They put me in some magazine. One thing they all could not believe, I'd sing all my songs for free. Well, some of my songs that make me high, got a bunch that make me cry. Wrote one for the makeup section that made up for all the rest. Wrote a few my daughters love, out here they don't hear them much. I wrote the one that brought my woman to tears. Oh, we ain't played that song for years. Saw my old buddies from the band, I let them open 'cause I can. I said, kid, you ought to head back in. Some of them songs ain't stand a chance out here. Made all my money on the road, and I'll be singing till I'm old. Hell, I would do it all again for free, 'cause it's all about this old guitar and me.
All right, man, that was a beautiful performance. I'm glad I could experience that. What is next for Rogers Lee, and what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Well, I'm still developing social media for myself. So when people go and hear my music on the catalog here at Roundtable Recording Company, they can find me. The company here has encouraged me to do that.
Beautiful.
So
yeah, you can just go to our website and
is
find it.
rogerslee.com.
Perfect.
It has
rogerslee.com. You can find everything about him on there.
Yep, it has the Instagram. My Instagram took off like crazy. Nice. I'm learning about that part of the business. I put a clip on there singing "Turn Your Head and I'll Be Gone," and maybe the clip was 30 seconds long, and it got 15,000, 16,000 views, and
that's
immediately
great.
in 24 hours, I was like, "What's going on here?"
That's great. That's social media for you.
So I'm learning about that, and this year I will be recording more songs here at Roundtable. I'm trying to pick the big ones for here because they can handle the big productions.
Yeah.
I am canning music elsewhere. I'm recording in Cleveland right now.
Okay.
A song called "Animals in the Darkness," which is a really talented engineer there.
Nice.
Lifetime engineer, Berklee College of Music guy, Nils Tag, very talented.
Awesome.
Heard that song and wanted to do it, so we're doing that as a collaboration. And I'm also doing other songs with Joe Shelton and Patrick Zariski here in town.
Sounds like you got a lot coming up this year.
Just filling up the can, and
then a lot of music.
Getting the bigger ones ready for here.
Awesome.
Just trying to collaborate and just enjoy music as much as I can.
I love it. It was great to have you today.
Yeah.
If you want to check them out, make sure to check out the Roundtable Recording Company website and our sync catalog, as well as rogerslee.com. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Under Pressure, presented by the Roundtable Recording Company. Roll the credits.